through storms with shattered grace, wore every scar like battle paint. They tried to erase my name, my face, but I carved it deep in myth and flame. I stood alone in shadowed halls where whispers turned to sharpened knives, but I held fast through every fall and stitched my soul with a rebel light. They built their thrones on borrowed gold while I was forged in fire and stone. They called me lost, too fierce, too bold, but I was never theirs to own. I was a silence they couldn't break, the fall line they refused to see. But now I rise with every quake and claim the ground beneath my feet. I'm right where I belong, on the edge of the sky, with fire in my veins and stars in my cry. I built this throne from broken stone, made exile feel like home. I'm right where I belong, unshaken, unbound. The storm was mine to ride, not drown. Let them watch me blaze, let them hear my soul. I'm right where I belong. They drew their lines in velvet dust, told me to shrink, to fade, to kneel. But I was born of iron and trust, of truths too wild for them to feel. They crowned their queens with silent grace while I wore storms upon my skin. They feared the fire in my face, the voice that roared from deep within. I lit my path with rebel light, each step a spark, each breath a flame. I didn't fit, and that's my right. I'm not their echo, I'm my name. Let the winds howl, let the ground shake. I'm the anthem no cage can take. Cracked earth, neon skies, phoenix flight. I stand in power, bathed in love. I'm right where I belong, on the edge of the sky, with fire in my veins and stars in my cry. I built this throne from broken stone, made exile feel like home. I'm right where I belong, unshaken, unbound. The storm was mine to ride, not drown. Let them watch me blaze, let them hear my soul. I'm right where I belong. I'm right where I belong. I'm right where I belong.
There it is. Good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope and trust that everybody has had a good week. It's been crazy on these YouTube streets. I'm sure everybody knows all the drama going on. Before I get into my topic for tonight, I do want to touch on one comment that I seen that where someone said, "Why does she go live when so and so goes live?" I'll go live when I want. It makes, you know, you can say, "Well, why does she go live when this person goes live?" I'm not going to set my lives or my schedule or my calendar based off of what everybody else does. This is a time that works best for me, and this is the time I'm going to continue using. Get over it. Now, let's get into it. You see the title of my stream? Yeah, it says Music Night, but it also says 2-year Ampuverasry. 2 years ago yesterday was the surgery that made me into what I am today. I lost my right leg 2 years ago yesterday. Now, 4 years ago on June 14th, which is coming up in a few months, is when I lost my left leg. Both surgeries were different in the aspect of how they were done. Yes, both were done as emergency surgeries, but the way things happened and what led up to each surgery was completely different. My left leg, I was able to have done at our local rural hospital, but in that almost 2-year time span between losing the left leg and losing the right leg, other medical things were in play, so I had to have the surgery done at a major hospital across the state line. Now, when I came home from rehab after losing my left leg, I thought, we've finally got all my health problems in check. Life is good. That was in November of 2021, so I'm coming up on 5 years. Wow, my math was way off on that one. But I was like, everything's good. I can get on with my life. February of 22 rolls around, and I developed a sore on my right ankle from the front wheel of my wheelchair constantly hitting it. Like, it rubbed it and we got it to heal, no big deal, but 6 months after we got it to finally heal, it opened back up, and then other medical problems were going on, stuff I was dealing with. I have had poor blood return, well, not anymore, but poor blood return from both of my legs for 20 plus years now. And at one point, I had 5 stents put in, which was not a fun experience each time, I'll tell you that. But it just wasn't enough. It wasn't working. So when your blood will pool in the lowest possible point of gravity. So with my foot being on the floor, so everything started pooling in my foot. I developed what was known as venous ulcers. They were small at first, they were manageable at first, and then things got they just, like, blew up overnight, went from small manageable to pretty good sized sores, so I had to see a wound doc, and he came highly recommended, was a really great doctor. I really enjoyed seeing him. His nurses not so much because the one was a judgmental bitch, but that's a story for another time. Um, but he kept changing, let's try this," and I kid you not, in my linen closet, I have a whole shelf full of wound dressing supplies, like ungodly amounts of Kerlix, Cling, uh, gauze pads, wound treatment stuff. I could stock a small infirmary with what I have from what got sent to me by a medical supplier each time this doctor would change. Well, let's try this treatment then since this didn't work, and eventually it grew to a point where in let's see, in 2022, I was in the hospital 6 times for no, 5 times for a total of 28 days in that year. Hi, NPCs, good to see you. Thanks for, stopping by. I was by your live the other night, but I was in the middle of something and wasn't able to chat, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, so please keep up the good work. For anybody that is listening and watching, if you're not subbed up to NPC, you should go check him out. His channel is basically a time capsule for his young son, and I absolutely love that. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yeah, I was in the hospital 5 times that year, 28 days total. When I lost my left leg, I was in the hospital for a total of 28 days from the day I checked in to the day I got discharged. So there's a month out of the year 2022 that I didn't get to spend at home. I kept developing an infection called cellulitis, but the last appointment I had with this wound care doctor, this was on a Friday, he told me that he wanted to direct admit me to the hospital, that I needed IV antibiotics yet again. I had developed cellulitis yet again. Good to see you too, NPC. I appreciate you. I love you more than you know. Um, so he called up the hill. The clinic was right behind the hospital. Talked to the uh, hospitalist, and he said he didn't want to direct admit me, that he wanted me to go through the ER. Well, that ran me into problems with transportation because the local transportation that I use, our local transit service, doesn't run to my town after a certain time, and I didn't wanna risk sitting in that ER for that ER doc to say, "No, we're not going to transfer you. No, we're not going to admit you," and then I would have been stuck with no way home because I can't get in and out of a regular vehicle, which is something I really took for granted over the years. It's something that I miss, just being able to hop in my own car, take off, and go somewhere, or my best friend pull up and like, "Hey, let's go do this or do that." I miss that. I took it for granted, and I wished I wouldn't have. So I left that doctor's appointment kind of, well, pissed off. I had to go sit outside to wait for the transit to pick me up to bring me home. You would have thought, you know, the nurse would have come out there, or even the doctor himself would have come out there like, "Hey, are you okay? Maybe we can fix this." Nobody called me, excuse me, nobody came outside. I sat there crying, you know, crying like a waterfall. I was upset. I went home, got through my weekend, called my GP 8 o'clock Monday morning. Told him, I said, "This is what has went on," and I know he had talked to that doctor right before I had called the clinic, so they asked me to come in at 10, I think it was like 10:15 that morning. I was able to, squeeze in a scheduled pickup with the local transit, got to the doctor's office. We discussed what had happened the prior Friday with that doctor, and then he called up the hill because these clinics are literally next door to each other. He called up the hill, talked to the hospitalist, and got me direct admitted. Well, the hospitalist, which is basically the doctor who oversees people on the med surg floor, he made his morning rounds and took the dressings off my leg to look at it, and then after he did what he was there for, he said he was gonna send a nurse in to redress my leg, and then left. Well, I laid there writhing and crying in pain. He actually come back in and said, "You know what? we're gonna call this hospital, we're gonna try and get you transferred out. You need better specialized care." And I'm like, "Okay." That was like 10 o'clock that morning. I literally got transferred from the ambulance stretcher to the bed at the new hospital 7 p.m. that night. Um, and the hospital I was at was a teaching hospital, so I had to deal with a gaggle of students following a doctor around, having 14 pairs of eyes staring at me, looking at my leg. And that doctor, that first morning, he's like, "Oh, we can save this leg." And I straight up asked him if he was fucking crazy. I said, "You have no idea the hell and pain I've been through the past almost year and a half." I said, "You can't expect to discharge me home with my leg looking the way it does and say, 'Oh, we can save that leg.' Because if the leg could have been saved, it would have been saved long before that." Well, a few days later, he evidently, after conferring with other surgeons, decided the best course of action was to amputate the leg. So the morning of March 27th, I was wheeled into surgery, and well, the rest is history. I've not had any other major issues since that surgery. Another thing that I miss that I really took for granted is the position of which I used to sleep. I was a side sleeper for most of my life. I can't do that anymore. You know how you can roll from side to side in bed? I can't do that. I don't have weight at the end of my body, which was my legs, to help me be able to move from side to side. So I have to sleep in a semi upright position because of an impinged vertebrae in my lumbar region. Because if I lay flat, I will wake up in excruciating pain where I almost can't move. But, you know, aside from my little hiccup of a crash last summer, I have not had any other major health issues other than some hip pain that we now believe is residual from me crashing my chair last year. Nothing I can't deal with now. I don't know who, if anybody is watching or listening, but if anybody has any questions about my story, hit me up. I'll answer them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. And for anybody who does wonder what my leg looked like prior to this surgery 2 years ago, if anybody is familiar with the zombies of the walk from the Walking Dead universe, my leg literally looked like the makeup department got a hold of it and doctored it up. That's how bad it was. I actually do have pictures of it. I have 4 pictures of the leg. It's not something that I'm going would show publicly because the images are too graphic, and I'm still coming to terms with all that. But when I went through my first amputation in 21, I belonged to a group for rheumatoid arthritis where one member had just went through an amputation a few months prior, and I had messaged her, asked her how she got through it because we were discussing possible amputation of my left leg. And she turned me on to this group on Facebook called the Amputee Coalition. They do weekly support meetings over Zoom, and that organization with the weekly group therapy sessions and a couple one-on-one sessions was a big part of why I was able to get through the aftermath of that first surgery and had left me with a wealth of knowledge to draw back on when I went through it in 23. 23? Yeah, 23. 24. My math is all fucked up today. I'm sorry. But if anybody has any questions about anything, just feel free to ask me. I'll tell you. I'll answer any questions that y'all have. So enough with my boring life story. I have some music queued up. And I actually have one of my first 2 songs are I'm calling them world premieres because the world's not heard them yet. So I hope y'all enjoy.
Yeah. 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 Mark and Kevin walk in like they own the whole block. Chest out, loud mouths, always talking non-stop. Acting like the crown's made of diamonds and gold, but everybody knows that their stories get old. They puff up, push folks, try to flex on the weak, but their power's just noise, all bark, no teeth.
But close that out because it's all slow as fuck. Here we go. I paused it just in time so you shouldn't miss anything. Just in case, I will restart.
Crownless. Yeah. 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 Mark and Kevin walk in like they own the whole block. Chest out, loud mouths, always talking non-stop. Acting like the crown's made of diamonds and gold, but everybody knows that their stories get old. They puff up, push folks, try to flex on the weak, but their power's just noise, all bark, no teeth. They think they're untouchable, kings of the scene, but the crowd's getting tired of the same routine. Their shadows look bigger cause they stand on fear, but the moment's getting close when the truth appears. Every lie they spit starts to crack at the seams, and the people they stepped on awaken from the dream. Whispers turn to thunder, pressure in the air. People stand together like a storm about to tear. Mark and Kevin smirking, think it's all a game, but the room's about to rise and call out their name. We put them in their place, yeah, the throne ain't theirs. They crumble when the truth hits, nobody cares. Acting like this shit don't stink, what a waste. Now they face the whole crowd, get erased, displaced. We rise like a storm, like a force they can't chase. No fear in our eyes, just fire in our veins. They fall when the truth hits, exposed in disgrace. This is justice in motion, and we leave them crownless. Yeah, yeah, and we leave them crownless. The quiet ones step up, the ones they ignored. Voices sharp like lightning, and every word a sword. No more looking down, blame. They flip the whole script, set the bullies aflame. Mark's trying to laugh it off, Kevin's trying to hide, but the truth hits harder than their fake tough pride. The crowd moves as one like a wave in the quake, and the kings they pretended to be finally break. Every shove they gave comes back tenfold. Every cool little smirk now feels icy cold. The people they mock now stand like steel, and Mark and Kevin taste the fear they used to deal. They never saw it coming, never thought we'd unite, but even shadows vanish when you bring them to the light. Their empire was paper, their power was pretending. This is the moment that rain meets its end. We put them in their place, yeah, the throne ain't theirs. They crumble when the truth hits. face. Now they face the whole crowd, get erased, displaced. We rise like a storm, like a force they can't chase. No fear in our eyes, just fire in our veins. They fall when the truth hits exposed. It's justice in motion, and we leave them crowned. Strings rise, drums hit, the whole world tilts. The kingdom collapses under all the guilt. We stand in the center, unshaken, reborn. A mythic uprising in the heart of the storm. The lights flicker red as the truth breaks through. Every mask they wore falls apart. On cue, the crowd breathes deep like a beast awake, ready to relay break. Their power dissolves like dust and rain, and the world remembers who holds the chain. We put them in their place and we're taking it back. No more fear, no more silence, no more holding the slack. They can, but giants can fall, and the people they stepped on now stand 10 feet tall. We rise like a phoenix from the ash they made. Every bruise, every scar, now a badge we parade. Their voices fade out while laws ignite. A wildfire chorus burning through the night. We claim the ground, not to control. We switch our power back into our soul. Mark and Kevin step down, no crown, no grace. This is justice delivered. Put them in their place. The dust settles slow as the dawn breaks wide. The bullies walk home with no crowd on their side. The people stand they ever believed. A kingdom rebuilt from the lies they relieved. Storm fades to calm, but the lesson stays clear. Power belongs to the ones who rise without fear. Their legacy crumbles, lost in the haze, and the world walks forward, leaving them crownless. Crownless. Evil ghost in the shadows, he don't miss a thing. Peachy got a smile, but she cut like a king. Viper stay coiled, strike true like a blade. Degenerate, found purpose in the wood. Cinnamon girl sweet, but don't twist the tone. Heavy iron, hard, tough as steel. Uncle G crack jokes, but he's deadly for real. We don't brag, we don't from the flame. If you hiding in the dark, we gon' call out your name. That's the code that we claim. It gets exposed when they step in lane. Ghost gang, we don't take nobody. These shit stand for justice. Every liar get hit. Scammers run fast when the truth gets loud. We rise together, yeah, we move sky. Loyalty is our blade. We fight for the bread. You can't have a game. On the scene, it's the bring the she expose every fraud. We don't bow to fear, we bow only to God. We've been we fought, made us carved out of stone. We don't start wars, we shall ghost game. We don't take nobody. Shit stand for justice. Gang, Loyalty is our blade. We fight for the broken, for the ones betrayed. With a storm, with a shield, with a force you can't tame. Say it proud, say it strong, this the Ghost Gang. Ghost Gang. We rise up, we don't fall when the world turns cold. If you're fake, step back, you can't aim. This is the legend of the Ghost Gang. Whispers in the alley say we're shadows in the light, but we're louder than the thunder when we step into the fight. Truth on our backs, loyalty in our veins. You can't run from the world, but you can't outrun the game. We fade into the smoke, but our legend stays. Carved in the streets, in the nights, in the days. Stand tall, stay true, that's the oath that we sang. Forever united, we are the Ghost Gang.
Hello, Peachy. I didn't want to interrupt the song, but for those that will be filing in, I'll replay the that last song for them once there's more in here. And why is this not? What in the world is going on here? There. It didn't want to cooperate. Now, for anybody who was sitting here listening and watching, yep, I haven't done a diss song in a while, and with the way those two clowns have been behaving this week, I felt it was justified. And the way you two been behaving, you're bringing the mama bear out in a lot of us. Lay the hell off of Viper. Anyways, welcome in to those who are coming in, and make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Oh, I forgot to open the tip jar. How stupid of me. Well, not stupid, but anyways, let's hop back into it. I thought I had this all set up, and it is just not cooperating today. So, yep, this one right here. Oop. Might help if I would hit share screen. Let's get back into it, shall we? This is a recent release, and it's actually quickly becoming one of my favorites.
Where nobody saw me, where the world tried to break me before I could breathe. But every bruise lit a fire, every doubt fed the flame. Now I walk through the wreckage with power in my name. If you think I'm the same woman you tried to erase, try again, I dare you. Watch me rise in your faith. I came from the bottom where the cracks let in the gold, where the world still stay small but my spirit wouldn't fold. Had a hustle for $1, had to fight for every breath. Turn my pain into a weapon, won my struggle like a crest. People try to dim my light, try to push me to the side, but I learned to walk through fire held high. Every scar on my skin is a medal I earned. Every note that I heard and I love that I take. I'm stronger than the stones that you make. I don't break, I don't bend, I don't fall. I'm the queen of my story, and I stand tall. Back to burn the ashes of my past and breaking through. Never waited for a savior, never begged for a hand. I became my own army, my own kingdom, my own plan. When the world of every you can't turn into watch me. The fire in my chest turn my whole world glossy. I'm the storm you never planned for, the rise you never saw. Woman built from broken pieces sharpened in the law. I'm the whisper in the dark that grew into a battle cry. A kind of strength that makes the mountain step aside. I'm the proof that a woman forged in grit and pain can turn every closed door into her own domain. I'm the blue in the survival, the anthem of the brave. A walking revolution you can never cage. I'm the calm after the fall. Try to shake me. And the voices in my mind. I'm the thunder in the silence. Rise after the fall. I'm the queen of my story, and I'll stay. Try to break me past the limits you drew in my way. Try to shake me. I shine through the shadows you made. I'm the roar and the quiet, the answer to it all. I'm the woman you doubted. Now I stand tall. You tried to break me, but I'm still here standing, stronger than the scorns you thought would leave me stranded. Every scar is a story, every fall made me rise. I turned all of your limits into fuel for my climb. So write my name with the dust finally. Woman you couldn't crush, the one you still fear. Try to break me. You watch how I grow. This is my throne now. Try to break me, and I'm not letting go. I'll break these chains for you, little one. That's when we'll know the war is won. There are rules I have lost, I won't give up. It's not worth the cost. It's just my future that's at stake. Ancestors whisper, make demons quake. I'll be loud and I will shout. Here I am, come try me now. The demons try to make me fall. I may stumble, but I'll still stand tall. Breaking chains, I'll break this curse for my daughter and for hers. This stops here, it is enough. I will fight, I am tough. Fate has decided I'm the one. Fight until the war is won. Fight, fight, fight. Fight these battles in my head. Addiction, depression, thoughts of death, fear and suffering, so much pain. But I get up, I'll rise again. I've been wounded, I have scars. Head held high, exposed my battered heart. The peace I fought for will protect the strength I need to build this monument.
See that, Peachy? Thank you. Oh, that last song, Breaking Chains, is not of my creation. It was a song written by a really good friend of the family who is going through a lot of personal stuff right now, and her 8-year-old daughter wrote that song together. What sound prompt do you need, hun? I might be able to hook you up. Oh, come on. Why is this not cooperating tonight? Oh, now I've completely vanished. But yeah, my friend wrote that song, and like I said, her 8-year-old daughter helped her, and there it is. I think for an 8-year-old, got a budding genius on her hands. Um, what sound prompt do you want? I should be able to figure something out for you. Oh, the song? Yeah, I can, send that to you. I'll do that after I'm done streaming. And I will definitely pass on the fact that you like the song, because 'cause they'll both be ecstatic with that. Yeah, she's 8 going on 18, I tell you, but she's a sweet kid. She's good with my little Gracie, and I spoil her every holiday. Valentine's Day, Easter, 4th of July, her birthday, Christmas, Halloween. She always gets a big goodie bag from me every time. I don't have little ones anymore. My kids are, God, what are they? 21 and 24 right now. Or no, 21 and 23. I made my oldest a year older than he really is. But so I have 2 boys. I have a three-legged dog. Yeah, I consider her my daughter, and I do spoil her too, but as far as, you know, a human daughter, I'll spoil that little girl to the ends of the earth. Awesome. But, you should teach him how to use the microwave, that way you can have more time for you. I was gonna say something else, but I decided not to. Let's see, what do I got coming up next? Like I said, I thought I had cues set up, and it is not working on the site tonight, which is frustrating in itself, but let's hop back into it. I've already got my next song sitting here, I think. Come on. Nope. No, I don't, but, all I gotta do is hit play.
I walk in like the rumor you can't kill. Whispers in the hallway turn electric when I'm still. They study every move like I'm written in the code, but I flip the whole script when I step into the road. Got a mind like a weapon in the tongue, like a fuse. Every line that drop leaves a mark, leaves a bruise. They don't want the blueprint. I'm built from the spark. I'm the quiet in the storm and the fire. Watch me take the lead. I'm the storm they never planned for. I'm the one. I'm the one they didn't see. I'm the plot twist, hitting in the middle of the show. When they think they got me figured, I remind them they don't know. I've been climbing every ladder, every rung, every scar. Now I shine so bright, they mistake me for a star. I don't beg for a seat, I rebuild the whole table. Turn a whisper to a wave, turn a dream into a fable. Every setback was a for the moment I ignite. Now I'm walking with a plate, let them talk, let them them spin, let them guess where I've been. I was leveling my spirit, now I'm leveling the wind. Every note became a spark, every doubt became a drum. Now the beat is getting louder till the water finally comes. Run my name through the city, let it echo in the spirit, rising from the quiet with a fear in my teeth. If they doubted me before, tell them watch me take the lead. I'm the storm they never planned for. I'm the one they didn't need. I'm the one they didn't need. Now the lights get low, but my heart beats loud. Every step that I take shakes the whole damn ground. I was built from the grit, from the nights with no sleep. Now I'm cashing every promise that I swore I would keep. Run my name through the city, let it ring like a drum. Tell the ones who counted out that their time is done. I'm the rise, I'm the roar, I'm the force breaking free. Yeah. I'm the one they didn't see. I'm the one they didn't see. The one they didn't see. I used to keep my dreams in boxes. Every heartbeat felt like knocking, saying, let me out, let me out. 'Cause of my shadows, the fight would show. But every fear became a window. Now I'm ready just to go. I trace the outlines of my limits, like they were carved in solid stone. But cracks appear with every whisper, telling me I wasn't alone. I've been learning how to breathe through the tremble in my bones. And every step I take feels like claiming back my soul. I rise anyway, even when the night is heavy. I chase the day, even when the path is unsteady. Dreams don't fade just because I'm scared, so I'm running toward the fire, fully aware. I rise anyway, and I'm not turning away. I stitch my courage from the moments when I almost walked away. Turned every no into a compass, pointing where I need to stay. The unknown used to feel like thunder, now it sounds like open skies. I'm stepping forward with my heartbeat, drumming louder every time. I learned the storms don't last forever, even when they shake the ground. And every time I thought I'd falter, I found strength I never found. I'm done whispering my hopes like they're secrets I should hide. I'm done shrinking from the echoes of the doubts I left behind. I rise anyway, even when the night is heavy. I chase the day, even when the path is unsteady. Dreams don't fade just because I'm scared, so I'm running toward the fire, fully aware. Rise anyway, and I'm not turning away. Been burning in my chest, I'm done mistaking all my trembling for a sign that I'm not blessed. I rise anyway, higher than I've ever dared. I chase the day with the heart that's finally repaired. Dreams don't fade when you choose to stay, so I'm stepping through the fire, come what may. I rise anyway, and I'm here to stay. I rise unafraid with the ashes at my feet. I chase what I crave, every triumph,
Oh, well, apparently my internet troubles are not completely over. But welcome in, Evil Ghost. It's always a pleasure having your presence here. And just because of you, I'm not afraid of ghosts anymore. But for those of you just coming in, first song out of the gate tonight, Ghost does have it. I sent it to him in an email, but I'm going to replay it, especially Charlie, since you're in here. Just apologies in advance that I wasn't able to squeeze your name in. The next one you definitely will be a part of, and that's a promise. Oh, might want to hit screen share first. Come on. Quit being cantankerous. Here we go. There you go, Charlie. Ms. January, Peachy, Ghost, anybody that's listening. We're going to do a replay of a song that made its world premiere tonight.
Evil ghost in the shadows, he don't miss a thing. He cut like a king. Viper stay, coil strike, true like a blade. Degenerate lost found purpose in the world they made. Cinnamon girl sweet, but don't twist the tone. Heavy and God see his lies like a hawk on the throne. Mama T, hold the line, heart tough as steel. Uncle G crack jokes, but he's deadly for real. We don't bend, we don't break, we don't run from the flame. If you hiding in the dark, we gon' call out your name. Stand tall, stand true, that's the code that we claim. Every fraud gets exposed when they step in our lane. Ghost gang, we don't take nobody's shit. Stand for justice, every liar. Scammers run fast when the truth gets loud. We move like a cloud. Ghost gang, loyalty is our blade. We fight for the broken, for the ones betrayed. You can't hang, this is the rise of the ghost gang. Wheels roll smooth, but she sharp on the scene. SDA got the codes, keep the whole crew clean. Shannon bring the fire, she expose every fraud. We don't bow to fear, we bow only to God. We've been burned, we've been crossed, we've been lied to before, but we built a whole arm, we endured, now we walk as one force. Unbreakable flames, say our names with respect. This the ghost game. We don't fold, we don't fake, we don't deal with deceit. If you're playing with the truth, you'll get knocked off your feet. We protect, we defend every friend, every street. When the ghost hides, every scammer retreats. Ghost gang, we don't take nobody for justice. Every liar get hit. Scammers scared when the truth gets loud. We rise together, yeah, we make a cloud. Ghost gang, loyalty is our blade. We fight for the broken, for the trade. If you're fake, step back. You can't hang. This is the rise of the ghost gang. We walk through fire like it's nothing but smoke. Turn every heartbreak into power we invoke. We don't chase crowns, we build our own, but we finish them clean. We protect every soul, every heart on our team. Truth is our weapon and we sharpen it well. If you living by lies, then we're ringing your bell. Ghost gang, we don't take nobody's shit. Stand for justice, every liar get hit. Scammers run fast when the truth gets loud. We rise together, yeah, we move like a cloud. Ghost gang, loyalty is our blade. We fight for the broken, for the ones betrayed. With a storm, with a shield, force you can't take. Say it proud, say it strong, this the ghost gang. We know we still answer the call. If you're fake, step back. You can't hang, it's the legend of the ghost gang. Whispers in the alley, say we're shadows in the light, but we're louder than the thunder when we step into the fight. Truth on our back and stays carved in the streets, in the nights, in the days. Stay tall, stay true. That's the oath that we sang. Forever united, we are the ghost gang.
Cinnamon Girl. Oh, I love having you here. I hope you heard the whole song, Cinnamon Girl. I wrote it as a tribute to Ghost and Peachy and you and Avian Guy, everybody in Ghost Gang. I just wish I could have figured out a way to squeeze more names into it because believe me, I would have. Next one will have a lot more names in it for sure. And Ms. January, thank you so much for that comment. That means the world to me. I appreciate you being here, and I hope you continue to return because I do put out some great songs. This next one, well, Cinnamon, you'll appreciate this one more than others. Charlie, I'm sure, will appreciate it too because, well, thank you, Cinnamon. Brought the tiniest little tear to my eyes. And then, I mean that in a good way. But my next song, all the bullshit that these two have spewed this week. It's been a while since I put out a diss song, so I made a hell of a diss song for these two little punks. Hope you like it.
Crownless. Yeah. Crownless. Mark and Kevin walk in like they own the whole block. Chest out, loud mouths, always talking non-stop. Acting like the crowns made of diamonds and gold. But everybody knows that their stories get old. They puff up, push folks, try to flex on the weak. But their power's just noise, all bark, no teeth. They think they're untouchable, kings in, but the crowd's getting tired. Same routine, the shafts look bigger cause they stand on fear. But the moments get close when the truth appears. Every lie starts to crack at the seams, and the people they stepped on, awaken from the dream. Whispers turn to thunder, pressure in the air. People stand together like a storm about to tear. Mark and Kevin smirking, think it's all a game. But the room's about to rise and call out their name. We put them in their place, yeah, the throne ain't theirs. They crumble when the truth hits, nobody cares. Acting like the shit don't stink, what a waste. Now they face the whole crowd, get erased, displaced. We rise like a storm, like a force they can't chase. No fear in our eyes, just fire in our veins. They fall when the truth hits, exposed and disgraced. This is justice in motion, and we leave them crownless. Yeah, and we leave them crownless. The quiet ones step up, the ones they ignored. Voices sharp like lightning, every word a sword. No more looking down, no more taking the blame. They flip the whole script, set the bullies aflame. Mark's trying to laugh it off, Kevin's trying to hide. But the truth hits harder than their fake tough pride. The crowd moves as one like a wave in a quake. And the kings they pretended to be finally break. Every shove they gave comes back tenfold. Every cruel little smoke they mock now stand like steel. And Mark and Kevin to fear they used to deal. Saw it coming, never thought we'd but even shadows vanish. You bring them to the light, the empire was paper, the power was pretend. And this is the moment they reign. We put them in their place, yeah, the throne ain't theirs. They crumble when the truth hits, nobody cares. Acting like the shit don't stink, what a waste. Now they face the whole crowd, get erased, displaced. We rise like a storm, like a force they can't chase. No fear in our eyes, just fire in our veins. They exposed and disgraced, this is in motion, and we leave them crowned. Strings rise, drums hit the whole world tilts. The kingdom collapses. We stand in the center, we can reborn. A mythic head as the truth breaks through. Every mask they wore falls apart on cue. The crowd breathes deep like a beast awake, ready to they break their power. Dust and rain, and the world remembers who holds the chain. We put them in their place and we're taking it back. No more fear, no more silence, no more holding the slack. They thought they were giants, but giants can fall. And the people they stepped on now stand 10 feet tall. We rise like a phoenix from the ash they made. Every bruise, every scar, now we're bad. We parade, their voices fade out. White night, a wildfire chorus burning through the night. We claim the ground, they took control. We stitch our power back them in their place. The dust settles slow as the dawn breaks wide. The bullies walk home with no crowd on their side. The people stand taller than they ever believed. A kingdom rebuilt from the lies they relieved. The storm fades to calm, but the lesson stays clear. Power belongs to the ones who rise without fear. Their legacy crumbles, lost in the haze. And the world walks forward, leaving them crownless. Yeah, yeah. Leaving them crownless. Crownless.
I hope you liked that song, Cinnamon Girl. As I stayed up all night. Well, most of the night anyways. Till 2 a.m. when I couldn't hang anymore. Oh, this is being a thorn in my side tonight. Not wanting it. There it goes. But I led the, after I spoke for about 20 minutes about my second amputation, those last 2 songs I just played, actually, I led with. I should have waited until more of you were in here. But, you know, the unnecessary thank you, Miss January, I appreciate that so much. But the unnecessary BS being spewed by those 2 when it comes to somebody that I will be very protective over, someone who has shown so much kindness to so many of us in this community doesn't deserve what they've been trying to dish to him. You know, God forbid one of those 2 make a mistake. They act like they don't. But, yes, 100,000% Cinnamon Girl. Yes, yes, yes. You hit the nail on the head there. But, I did speak for about 20 minutes or so about the my second and final amputation, which was 2 years ago yesterday, this January. I don't know if you are aware, I am a bilateral above the knee amputee. Surgeries were 3 years apart, not 2. I don't know why I thought 2 years for some reason. But, yesterday was the 2-year anniversary of my second amputation. But you can ask Cinnamon Girl, you can ask Peach, you can ask Ghost, you know, Degen, all of them. I don't let not having legs slow me down. I mean, that's why they invented power wheelchairs, which I do have one. See? Here. Beep, beep. Needs a bigger, better horn on it. But, aside from me driving it off of a step and face planting in a parking lot at a funeral last year, this chair's been amazing. This chair, I've had it for a little over 4 years now, and it essentially it loads my legs. It gets me where I need to go. I just wish I could drive a car with it. That would be awesome. But anyways, I do have my cue is finally working, so we'll just go right into the next song, which decided it's going to start playing right now. So, well, maybe. There it goes. Enjoy.
Just fed her bed on mine. She learned to read the world by the cracks in the floor. Found strength in the silence they all chose to ignore. She's the echo I never trace, the spark in the shadows waiting to be embraced. They think spark they try to bury. The ground couldn't hold a flame. She's the thunder they ignore till the sky called out her name. Let the whole world look away. She rises anyway. Oh, one's coming, and one's finally shake. They'll swear they never saw her coming. She learned shadows and armor, and silence is a weapon for revolution. They never planned a wildfire blooming in the palm of her hand. She saw moments they tried to.
My internet go out again. Can you guys hear me? I hope y'all can hear me. You know, ow. I would continue with more music, but at this point, with the internet issues I'm having, can you hear me, Cinnamon Girl? Hello, testing 1 2 1 2. Well, I hope y'all can hear me. Oh, good, good, good. I'm just gonna call it. Normally, I play about an hour, hour and a half of music, but apparently the internet's still having issues, so I'm going to close it out with my outro. Um, oh, I forgot what what one is it, so I can talk about the song a little bit. Let me look. Oh yeah, the inspiration I had for this song The title is what I've felt pretty much most of my life. So I'll let the music speak for itself, and we will try again next week. I'll do an even longer stream next week with music just to make up for tonight, and hopefully the internet company can get their shit together. So, um, I'm gonna close it out with I go and play Stay Now Odon and Stay Oosh.
I've been walking through the shadows where the sunlight never stays, watching people climb their ladders while I'm stuck in the same place. Every promise feels like smoke that disappears into the wind, and I'm tired of pretending that I'm fine with how it's been. Some nights I lie awake and wonder if the fight is even worth the pain, 'cause every step I take feels like I'm dragging half the world in chains. 'Cause every time I rise a little, life knocks me back again, like it's waiting for the moment I'm too broken to defend. From the outside looking in, feels like I'll never get to win when the world keeps spinning for the ones with gold, and the rest of us are left out in the cold. From the outside looking in, I'm screaming but they drown me in their grin. Yeah, the rich write rules they never have to bend, while the poor just break and start again. I've seen dreams get buried under bills that never end, seen a mother skip her dinner just to feed her kids again. And the ones who hold the power never feel the way we feel. They just cash another bonus while we pray to make a meal. I've watched good people crumble under pressure. They can't speak aloud, while the ones who cause the damage walk away untouched and proud. And every time we try to rise, they push us where we've been, like the game was built to keep us out before we could begin. From the outside looking in, feels like I'll never get to win when the world keeps spinning for the ones with gold, and the rest of us are left out in the cold. From the outside looking in, I'm screaming but they drown me in their grin. Yeah, the rich write rules they never have to bend, while the poor just break and start again. Maybe someday there'll be justice, maybe someday we'll be heard, but hope feels like a luxury that only they can afford. Still I'm holding on to something, even if it's wearing thin, 'cause I'm tired of being silent from the outside looking in. And if the world won't open doors, then I'll carve my own way through, 'cause the ones who've lived in darkness know the strength of breaking through. From the outside looking in, I'm still fighting for a chance to win. Let the world keep spinning for the ones with gold. I'll keep standing even when I'm cold. Whoa. From the outside looking in, I'll rise again, I won't give in, 'cause the ones they try to break are made of steel within, and someday we'll be the ones looking in. And when the walls they built start shaking from the truth we bring, they'll finally see the power of the voices they try to pin.